All you young men, 30 and under, come sit down right now and listen to Uncle George. Let me give y'all some game. Come sit down and listen to Uncle George. Yes, I want to talk to y'all about women. I want to give y'all some game about these young girls. And it's no different today than it was in my time. I want you young brothers to understand that you have to have standards for yourself. You have to have expectations for yourself. Because yes, she cheats as well. In our communities, a lot of times you young guys, man, we run around and jump in and out of different women. We jump from bed to bed to bed to bed to bed, and it's encouraged in the black community. In the black community, a lot of us as young black men, your coolness or your masculinity was looked at how many women that you could screw. Your production was looked at with as the head below the belly button and not the one above the neck. This is the way your masculinity was measured. So when we walked into a room and we screwed a bunch of women, especially the fine ones, you was given a high five. You was given high praise. You was given high praise. And in that, from women, you was called dogs. You was called all kinds of names outside of God. You was called everything. You was looked down upon. You was looked at all these things as not trustworthy and not being responsible, right? But I want you guys to understand something, right? Women cheat too. Women cheat too. For every guy that's called a dog, there's a woman that's providing a service for you. Women do everything that you do. And I know that a lot of you guys been conditioned to look at women through a different light, a different eye. Like you always, especially the women you like, you hold these women up on a high stature, a high pedestal above yourself. She can never be like me. This is why a lot of times when you find out your girl's cheating, you guys are heartbroken. You want to go upside her head. You want to beat her up, damn near kill her. You want to do everything to her because you've been conditioned to hold your girl to a higher standard than you hold yourself. Ain't no way in the world my woman can be like me. But let me tell you something, man. These women are doing the same thing you do and even better, and even better. You have to understand that while you're jumping from bed to bed to bed, if there's a woman providing a service for you, and it may not be your woman, but the woman that you fell in love with, she may come from another man's bed or be in another man's bed from 2:30 to 3 o'clock on every Tuesday while you at work. You'll never know. Women do everything that we do. We are all out here doing the same thing. Stop holding these women to such high standards to the point where you look at them as they can do no wrong, and then when they do wrong, you want to kill them or you want to hurt them. Understand that she's human just like you, and bring her down a notch so you can see her eye to eye, and make her earn her respect from you. Make her earn her keep. Make her, if you're going to be a man in her life where you're going to sacrifice your resources, you're going to go outside and work every day to make sure she has the things that she has, you're going to give her protection. Make her earn it. Make her worthy of it. Right? Because she's not perfect. Guess what? She gets horny and wet when she sees the same way you see a girl. You be like, man, I'll tear that ass up. Guess what? Guess what? I whisper to you. So does she. When she see a guy she like, she get that tingle down there too. The same way you'll go sleep with a girl and you go back home. You run back home to your wife because you love your wife and you ain't leaving her. You love your woman because you ain't leaving her. Guess what? She sees sexy men too that she'll screw too. And she'll just do it just to screw him because she got horny and he turns her on. He turns her on sexually, but he may not be the one. She knows that he's not the one to hold her down, to protect her, and do all that kind of things. Listen, bro, she'll go screw that dude too, and then come right back home to you with a wet ass. And guess what? They hide it better than you. You would never know. Stop thinking just because she in there howling to the high heavens, because you down there balls deep in her, that she won't cheat. No, listen, bro, she got that from Daryl before she met you, and Keith. You ain't the only one. You ain't the only one that shifted her liver. She's used to that. So that means nothing. So get out of your ego and understand that women will do the same thing that you do. So now what you do is, as a man, right? As I done laid this out, young brothers, as a man, I want you to understand something. You have to have standards for yourself. What is the expectations of a black man in the communities that we come from? The expectations are very low. What is the standards for a young black man? Is he being innovative today? Has he lost his power of imagination, his creativity, to create a better reality for himself, to have standards for himself, to know that when a woman wants to come into his circumference, she already knows that she has to change some of her ways to fit into his program? Are you building something that stands on solid rock? Because a woman by nature, brothers, she has a womb in the bosom. She's already ready made for what you give her. Ready made. But if she's not raised right and you're not raised right, she's going to already go out and give that thing which is ready made for man to multiple men, causing confusion and dysfunction within her biological system, within her biological clock. She has now the clock is dysfunctional. So she can't, she now lost her ability to know who she should give her body to. This is why she ends up with multiple baby fathers, or she get a man and she can't get into you because she's still thinking about the penis she had before you. She's comparing you to Daryl and John. She thinks that because that womb and all that was ready made for you, it got dished out to so many different women. And then you as a man, you jump from bed to bed to bed. So you suffering from the same ill because it's hard for you to decipher what type of woman you want. So now both of y'all get together and all y'all doing, y'all in the bedroom, it's like fireworks. But outside the bedroom, y'all cheating and doing all kinds of things to each other too. Because you done tainted your sacredness. So what I'm saying to you young black men is, you have to have standards for yourself. What are your standards? What is it that you want? What is it that you want to build to the point where the woman that comes into your life, she respects you and wants to be a part of your program because you respect you. You respect the program that you building. And your standards is this. And this is my expectations. And this is what I expect. Because I'm the trendsetter and I'm the leader. I'm the protector and the provider. I'm protection, direction, and correction. So if you want women to act right, you want women to not behave in the manner in which men do, what is your standards, black man? Remember, you young brothers sitting before me right now, receiving this game, what is the expectations of a black man? What is the standards of a black man? Who even taught us to have standards? When you are standardless and your expectations are low, you make your women vulnerable and you begin to become prey on the women, young black man. And then she begins to behave like you. And when the woman who you were supposed to protect behaves like you, that sacred womb gets frisbee out to everything. And then her biology and her psychology is destroyed. So now when you're ready to really settle down and have a good woman, you struggle to find that good woman because she's been passed around the yard. And she doesn't know how to now give herself over to you because she's been given to too many places. So black man, you have to have standards for yourself. You have to have standards. That's your power. Your power is in understanding that masculinity is being able to abstain from certain sexual advances and have high standards for yourself to the point where the woman will respect who you are and she will start preparing herself to be on your program. This is the way it has to be, young brothers. You don't have to jump in every woman that you see. Stop trying to sleep with every woman that you see. Even if she tries to lead with sexuality, reject her and reject it. Let her see that you have other things more important than just what's between her legs. And because I have high standards for myself, high expectations for myself, the benefits that come with that will be beneficial to you if you get on my program. And this is what we need, black man. So this completes this story. And I'm telling you, young brothers, that yes, she cheats too. She cheats too. But what are your standards? Yes, she cheats. She does everything that you do, and she does it better. She's better than you at it. But it's more damaging for her when she does it. And she can't become the woman that you need her to be in your life when she's frisbeed around to every time Dick and Harry. It destroys her psychologically and her biology. So as I titled this, yes, she cheats too. If you want to fix that problem, have high standards for yourself, black man. Have high standards. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.